Check two. Let me make sure this thing, the mic is working. All right, the mic is working. We are live, and welcome back, everyone. This is the first inning, and we're back on live. And yeah, man, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and things are happening. Happy 4th of July to everyone. And I got Roger, the big Yankee fan, with me, and we're gonna talk about some recaps. So what's going on, Roger?
Hello, fans. Good evening. I have just come back from a major trip, seeing BX Bomber and on the Yankees' last homestand. The Yankees split with the Houston Astros, 2-2 games, and I was at the game on Friday, the 24th, with BX Bomber and Bryson, and the Yankees had a tough 3-1 loss in that game. And then Saturday, we stayed until the beginning of the 7th inning on Saturday, and the Yankees got no hit in that game. And it really was a tough one there, where Christian Javier started for the Astros and pitched the majority of the game, getting 13 strikeouts. And the Yankees were no hit, 3-0. And then we traveled over and we saw the Somerset Patriots that evening. It was a major, long day and a very fun day of baseball for us, even though the Yankees had that bad game. And on the Yankees' last homestand, they split with the Astros and they swept the Oakland A's away, and then went on the road and first to Cleveland. They're playing their longest road trip of the year. And they started in Cleveland. They were rained out Friday night, and then they played a doubleheader on Saturday. And the Yankees won the first game 13-4 with Cole pitching 6 innings, allowing 3 hits and 2 runs. And McCarty started for Cleveland and pitched 5 innings, giving up 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts. And the Yankees... Cole also had 3 walks and 6 strikeouts. And for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu hit a home run, Carpenter hit 2, and Trevino hit 1. And in the second game of the doubleheader, the Yankees won 6-1 with Nestor Cortez pitching 6 innings, allowing 3 hits, 1 run, no walks, and 6 strikeouts. And starting for Cleveland was Aaron Savali, and he pitched 6 innings, allowing 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, and he also had 6 strikeouts. And in that game with the Yankees winning 6-1, we had home runs from Rizzo and Stanton. And in the third game against Cleveland shut the Yankees down 2-0, and Montgomery pitched 5 innings, allowing 3 hits and 3 walks and 1 run. And the Yankees did not score any runs at all. And for Cleveland, it was a case of Tristan McKenzie, who you have an autograph of, pitched 7 innings for the Cleveland Guardians, allowing only 1 hit and no runs and 1 walk and 7 strikeouts, and he was magical, Tristan McKenzie, that day. And the Cleveland did shut down the Yankees 2-0 with Reyes of the Guardians driving in both runs and hitting a home run. So the Yankees took 2 out of 3 from Cleveland, and before they played Cleveland, they lost a tough game to the Astros 2-1, a single game against the Astros, and right after the All-Star break, the Yankees will be playing 2 against the Astros again.
There's gonna be something to watch. They're gonna be in Houston, though, right? Like you said.
Right. They played their series. They played their 4 games at Yankee Stadium against Houston, splitting, and they played the 1 single game against the Astros. And right after the All-Star break, they're playing, I believe, a doubleheader. But anyway, the Yankees are continuing their long road trip. They will be playing against the Pittsburgh Pirates tonight, with Jameson Taillon going up against Jose Quintana, and that will be the starting pitching matchup Pirates tomorrow night, and then they will have a big series against the Boston Red Sox for 4 games in Boston.
So what do you think about the Pirates? Do you think the Pirates is something that we should be worried about?
Not really. The Yankees should really take both of these games. The Pirates are 32 wins and 47 losses, and actually have the exact turnaround as far as runs scored and runs allowed that the Yankees have. The Yankees have scored over 400 runs and only given up about 250, and the Pirates are the exact opposite, more or less. And the Pirates are only 32 and 47, and the Pirates, the Yankees, I would expect the Yankees to take both games. I would hope they would take both games from the Pirates.
Yeah, I hope so, man. Because we're gonna need those games, man, regardless, man.
Right, exactly. So I would be disappointed if they split with the Pirates. Actually, the Pirates are not a very good team, and the Yankees, I mean, they're out on the road, and on any given day or any given night, one baseball team can beat another, especially in the major leagues. But I would look for the Yankees to get the 2 games sweep.
Yeah, I really hope they do, man, because they're gonna need that.
Right, exactly. And tonight's game starts at 7:05. I will also be going on July 23rd to Baltimore with my family and my sister's gentleman's friend, and we'll be seeing the Yankees and the Orioles on Saturday, July 23rd at Camden Yards, and that will be very fun. And then that following Friday, I will be up with you. And wait, it's not Friday. It'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I will have a big 5-game Yankee extravaganza with BX Bomber.
That's right, man. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a good time. And one of those days will be that Saturday game is Old Timers Day, so we'll be there for a whole day.
Yes, exactly. It'll be a big Yankees baseball trip, and I'll be staying in the South Bronx again, and that will be my big trip. And then at the end of the year, we will finish up with 3 more games from September 30th to October 2nd against Baltimore.
That's right, man. I'll be there, and I'll be there for every game in September as well.
Right, exactly. So I've got nine more. I've been to 4 Yankee games already, and I've got 9 more to go. So I've got a lot of huge Yankee games with some heavy-duty vlogs coming up.
Wow, man, that's almost like a 20-game season plan right there.
I know. Altogether, I will have gotten to 13 games, 12 at Yankee Stadium and 1 at Camden Yards.
Oh, I thought you said you went to 9 games already, and you got 9 more to go.
Oh no, I've been to 4 already.
Oh,
and
4.
I have 9, and altogether, I have 9 more to go.
Yeah. Oh, 9 more. Wow, that's a lot, man.
Yes. So 1 in Camden Yards and 8 more at Yankee Stadium.
Hey, shout out to Ryan Maldonado on the check-in, and Bryson as well. I didn't look up to see the comments. Well,
hello, Ryan.
Happy 4th of July to you guys. Hope everything.
I really enjoyed that game with you against the Astros on June 24th, Bryson.
Yeah, that was fun, man. We was talking about the amount of bobbleheads. We were talking about bobbleheads, man. I have a super collection of bobbleheads, man. I have to one day pull them all out, man.
Oh yes, absolutely. And also, what I recommend you do is with even the meet and greets that you have already, without even restoring all of the rest of your meet and greets, I would say you put out a vlog on YouTube of all the photographs with all of the Yankee and baseball people that you have met throughout the years.
Yeah, I mean, man, there's so many people. That is wild, man. I mean, I have everybody from, I got a lot of Yankees autographs.
Yes, I recommend that you do that. You put out a blog with all of them, Michael K, everybody.
I have Michael K, John Flaherty. I got
You've met just about everyone there is to meet.
Pretty much, man. The only I'll tell you the people I don't have. I gotta get Paul O'Neill. I gotta get I met Dave Winfield, but I don't have Dave Winfield's autograph. I gotta get Dave Winfield. Let me see. I gotta get me some other Yankees, man. Newer Yankees though. Like I got A-Rod already. Like and I have Derek Jeter already. I got Nick Swisher.
Oh yes, I remember that vlog. That was at the food fest.
Yeah, I want to get the newer Yankees. Like I gotta get newer Yankees. Like I don't want to get like. I got a lot of the '90s Yankees already.
Right.
Like I have Graham Lloyd, Jeff Nelson.
Yes, remember Jeff Nelson and Steve Garvey. Steve Garvey and Jeff Nelson were together.
Yeah, man. So it's crazy, man. So I gotta get but the thing is with the newer Yankees, it's like you can't find them.
I know they're not as accessible as they used to be.
You know, but they do have autograph signings, which I missed out on Nestor Cortez autograph signing. You know, but the thing is, that one is all the way somewhere in New Jersey. You know? So it's yeah, it's deep out there somewhere. But there is another place in Brooklyn that does autograph signings, a trade card shop that does autographs in Brooklyn. And they had Todd Frazier there in the beginning of the spring. You know,
Todd Frazier is from Tom's River, New Jersey.
Right, and he was there. So yeah, they are autograph signings, but you know, not the old players, man. Like man, when A-Rod won the World Series, I met him that winter to get his autograph at a card shop on 92nd Street, and we paid $100, man, to get his autograph on a baseball.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is something. But that's what I recommend you do. Put out all the photographs and then if you can ever find the time and the ability to restore your other hard drives, get them out too.
Yeah, like you see, like I got Yogi Berra, I got Mariano, I got Reggie Jackson. I'm missing Don Mattingly. I'm missing Don Mattingly. I met Wade Boggs, but I didn't get his autograph. So yeah, there's some guys I still got it. I got Whitey Ford. I got Roy Figueroa, Al Downing.
That was Ed Figueroa and Roy White.
I got those guys. I got those guys. I got a lot of autographs, man. I really do, man. It's crazy, man. And I got a lot of new players too on the baseballs, like you just said, McKenzie. I got Blake Snell. You know, so I got some guys there, man. You know, so.
Oh yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's crazy, man. But a lot of them now, no. But the best time to get autographs, the best time, the greatest time in the world, the only time is the Hall of Fame weekend in Cooperstown. That is the best time, but you have to have some money though, because a lot of the autographs could be $25, could be $30, could be $40, could be $50, could be $60, $80. The most expensive that I paid for at was Reggie Jackson, $130. I paid for Reggie Jackson, and the second was $120 with Ricky Henderson.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Yeah. So you gotta have at least, if you want to have a good day at Cooperstown, if you could go with $400, $500, $600, oh man, you'll get everybody up there.
Yes, exactly.
And it's worth the money because you're getting legends. You're getting all the Hall of Fame legends are there.
I know.
I even met.
I was only at the Hall of Fame once, and that was with my friend Big Mike, and he has land in central upstate New York, and we went over to Cooperstown, and we camped out. It was in late October of the year 2000, and the Yankees and Mets were in the World Series against one another, and that was my only time at Cooperstown.
Yo, I even met Ric Flair in Cooperstown, but I didn't get his autograph. But I met Ric Flair.
Wow! Oh my goodness! Yeah, that is pretty darn good. But otherwise, the Yankees, there is no complaint really. As I put out on a couple of my Instagram posts, the Yankees have two weaknesses, and it is Aaron Hicks, who is fielding very well and has made some great plays recently. But, he needs to have a diminished role as far as his at-bats. He's hitting 140 with the bases loaded. And, in the 2-0 game, the Yankees had the bases loaded against Cleveland with a walk and a hit batter. And Aaron Hicks ended the game grounding out. And he is still really struggling, especially after coming back from that injury. And Joey Gallo is just not hitting like a major league hitter at this point in time. I mean, he's striking out at a 50% ratio at this point in time and batting about 165. So they really have to do some upgrades there. And I was talking about having calling out Florio or giving Andujar his due and getting him back in there. And the Yankees are talking about making some deals for some outfielders to replace Gallo at the trade deadline. They're looking at Andrew Benintendi, and they're looking at Ian Happ, and once again they're looking at Brian Reynolds.
So, how are they going to get rid of Gallo then?
I don't know yet. I don't know what their plan is for him. If they just put him on the bench or what they plan to do. They could just
Stephon Marbury him, right?
Right. I know. They at this point they're looking at the trade deadline. They're looking at Benintendi, who came up with the Red Sox and is playing with the Kansas City Royals. They were looking at Brian Reynolds of the Pittsburgh Pirates, and they were looking at Ian Happ of the Chicago Cubs.
Wow, that's heavy, man.
So that's what they're looking at there, because Gallo really has become, Gallo's a nice guy and everything, but, he's just not hitting like a major league hitter.
Yeah, man. I think they should just get rid of him somehow. Bring Miguel Andujar up there, and then save the trading and for a pitcher.
Exactly.
Because you can never have enough pitching, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have, maybe they can get another guy for the bullpen somewhere, and maybe another starter. Who knows?
Oh, yes, and I forgot to mention that Chapman came back, and Chapman was terrible.
Yes.
At that point, the Yankees had a big lead, and they brought him in a low-pressure situation, and he walked 3 batters.
Sleeveless Chapman.
So Chapman really was miserable in his return after the injury, and really did a very poor job walking 3 batters. But the Yankees had a big lead at that point in time, and Marinaccio came in and got the Yankees out of that situation. But as of this point in time, I would use Clay Holmes in all of the high-pressure situations.
Yeah, and because of Chapman, when Mariacho came in, he got hurt because of that.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I heard they brought up JP Sears as backup with the Yankees now.
Yeah, he got hurt, so they don't think Mariacho should be down for that long, but he might be back in about I say 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a decent long period of time. That's a month.
Yeah, because they shut you down for 2 weeks, right?
Right.
And then you're gonna start a throwing program, right? And then they see how you feel from there, and then you got to go to rehab game and all that, and then that's another week. It takes a month to come back for a
Right.
pitcher. You know what I mean?
Also, when you and I were together for the Patriots, we saw Volpe, and Volpe got 2 nice hits when we were at the game. And he's not very large in stature, but he looks like a talented player.
Right, and the very next day, he hit the game-clinching home run to go into the playoffs.
Wow, fantastic, fantastic. And but we got our look at the Volpe, BX Bomber and I, and he got 2 very solid hits in the game that we were at, and it was good to see Volpe.
Yeah, it sure was, man. I mean, he's gonna make it one day, man, but it's gonna be a while from now, you know?
Right.
It's gonna be a while from now, but he'll get up there. Maybe in another 3 years, 4 years from now, you'll see Volpe up there.
Right, exactly, exactly.
That's
And,
if they don't trade him or something like that. Who knows? You know what I mean?
Right.
But you know how that is. The Yankees never bring up nobody from the farm system, so they always buy their players. So you might not even see him play neither. I mean, hopefully he gets traded and comes up from with another team. You know?
You never know what Cashman is going to do. There's no way of telling.
Yeah.
You know, even with the rumors about Ian Happ or about Brian Reynolds, you know, they were really, or Andrew Bennett.
Like that kid.
You really don't know what Cashman will do.
I forget his name right now, but the kid has a YouTube channel, and he got traded to the Texas Rangers with that Gallo trade.
Mm-hmm.
And he finally made it up to the major leagues a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
He's playing third base.
One of our favorite YouTube content creators, Adam the Woo, has 2 excellent videos out for Fenway Park. He went on the tour of Fenway Park, and on the next day, he saw his favorite team, the Tampa Bay Rays. They're from Florida. He saw the Rays play against the Red Sox, so he has 2 very good videos out, 2 very good vlogs from Fenway Park out.
Yo, all these guys, like, I love Adam the Woo, but all these guys are scared to come to New York, man.
Right.
You know, I see 1 or 2 of them, like, go to New York, but very rarely, but a lot of them avoid it, man. You know?
Yes, it's one of those deals. But they went to Boston, and they're really good blog by Adam the Woo. He has 2 of them. One is the tour of Fenway Park, and the next day is the game. He released them very quickly. He released them because his game was yesterday, July 4th. He had it out by today.
Yeah, he does daily vlogs. That's why he records. He records today and then has it out by tomorrow.
Right, exactly. But that's where the Yankees stand now. They're doing fantastic. They're at 58 wins and 22 losses. There were 22 wins and 6 losses in the month of June. And they're doing a great job. Their last game was a tough one with Tristan McKenzie shutting them down, losing 2-0. And they are opening up a 2-game series against the Pirates starting tonight, and then moving on to Boston for a big 4-game series against the Red Sox.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be big, man. We're for my birthday on that weekend, that Friday, we're gonna have we're going to the park that day, and we're gonna have a pool party that day, barbecue.
Oh, beautiful! Sounds good. And you know, my birthday present is all of our games together.
Yeah, so come to think of it, I won't be back in Yankee Stadium until you get back to the Bronx.
Yeah, so that'll be on the 28th.
Because the All-Star game break, and I'm not gonna go to the Red Sox series. So and then the next homestand is the one that we'll be at.
Right, exactly. And we'll have 5 games in a row. It'll be a big marathon.
Yeah, man. You know, like see Adam the Woo, he vlogs every day and puts it out the next day. My vlogs are more like a Netflix series. You know what I'm saying? They come out.
Exactly.
They more come out scheduled, man. You know, man. That'll be dope, man. If Netflix is watching this, right? And if you're listening, Netflix, if you can give me a baseball show on Netflix, and give me the opportunity to have access to these players, man, what a show that will be on Netflix, man. What a show that will be on Netflix.
Well, you've got a great personality for it, and you've got a lot of character. You're a classic Bronx New Yorker.
Yeah, man. I mean, I want to show you the stuff that I want to see. You know what I mean? What's in the travel bag of Aaron Judge? Let's look in the bag of Aaron Judge. What does he got in there? That's what I want. That's the show. You know what I'm saying? You know, hanging out with the players in the hotel room and stuff like that. You know, what's the life? What is basically the life of a ball player? That's what the show is about.
Exactly. That sounds good. Sounds good.
You know, and, it's not even about the game. What do they do driving to the game? You know, what do they do in the locker room? Stuff like that. You know.
Exactly. It sounds good. But I was thinking that maybe you should try to get because I get so excited with your vlogs. You know how much I love your vlogs. Maybe you could try to get 2 out because you've got so many for June. A week.
Oh yeah, no, they'll be out, man. I'm gonna have another one come out tomorrow.
Okay, beautiful.
You know,
beautiful.
I try to have if you see the method, I have content coming out every day.
Right.
You see, so if there's a game that day, you'll have batting practice video or a home run video or something like that, and then the next day will be the first inning content. And then the next day, if there's nothing happening, that'll be the day the video comes out.
Right. That sounds good. Sounds good indeed.
You know?
But I think we've pretty much got it covered. Yankees and Pirates tonight, and then moving on up to Boston after that, and then coming home.
Yeah, man. They'll be back in the Bronx, man. The boys will be back in town, man, soon. And hopefully they'll be red hot when they get back, you know?
Exactly.
You know, I don't care. Like I tell everybody, I don't care how many games we have won or we first in the... That don't mean nothing to me, man. If we can't beat Houston, if we can't beat Boston, or if we can't even beat these stupid little teams, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? We got to prove it every day, man. You know, that this is not a fluke. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So hopefully they make it happen, man.
Exactly. Starting tonight with Tyon, pitching against his old team, and Quintana starting for the Pirates.
And I want to say too that the old Yankees, they used to have a great season and flake out in the playoffs.
Right.
You know? Well, these are the new Yankees. And the new Yankees, I don't believe they're going to flake out this time, man. I don't think so, man. These are the new Yankees. It's a new team. It's a new squad. It's a new thing, man. So I don't go on old predicaments, old, stats. You know what I mean? You know how they say the Yankee team, the Yankees haven't won this and that. Yeah, but you're basing that on an old team. That's not even it's not even the same team. Yeah, we got a few of the same players, but it's totally a new team.
Every year is a different year.
Yeah, man, they have to look at it that way. People don't see it that way. What happened last year doesn't mean nothing this year at all. And even what we're doing right now doesn't mean nothing until we get to the playoffs. It doesn't mean nothing.
Right, we take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
And as of right now, the Yankees are off to a fantastic start. They have a 700 winning percentage, and they're doing quite well up to this point with 14-game lead. It's either 13 and a half or 14-game lead in that division. So,
14, yeah.
We're at a point where we don't have a whole lot of pressure on us right now.
Yeah, but you know that lead could diminish very quickly, you know, in the second half if they want to play around. But like I said, man, this is the new team. This is the new squad, new Yankees, man. So, they're gonna play every day hard, man. And I believe they're gonna try, man. They're gonna try, you know.
Yeah, but I'm keeping very positive thoughts.
I mean, they already got more comeback wins than 2019, right? Already?
Right.
Or almost,
so, yeah.
or almost close to it, right? They're almost close to that same record. And we thought, oh my God, the next man up, this and that. These guys are actually doing it now. They're all healthy. They're all playing. You know what I mean? This is the way they're supposed to be. You know? Like, this is the way it's supposed to be. Yeah. So, let's see what happens, man. But anyway, we're going to end it here, man. So, oh, man, shout out to Will Zimmerman on the check-in.
Hello, Will.
Yeah, man, it's going to be Yankees and Astros, man. That's what it's going to come down to. I don't care what anybody says. It's going to come down to the Yankees and Astros at the end. Unless somebody kicks them out before we do, but it's going to be Yankees and Astros, man, in the championship game, man.
Yes, that's how it seems to have been in recent years.
You know, that's what, and if we can't beat them, if we beat them, we win a World Series. That's it. That's basically bottom line, man. You know, and hopefully it's a Subway Series. You know, so we can beat the Mets.
Fantastic. The Braves have come on very strong, and the Mets beat the Reds yesterday 7-4. And the Mets beat the Reds 7-4 yesterday, and the Mets have got their 50th win now. The Mets are 50-30.
And before we go, when in the hell did Citi Field become a hitter's ballpark that hits home runs?
Oh, well, remember when the stadium first opened? It was very deep with high walls, and they moved the fences in a bit and lowered the walls. And, you know, also with the personnel that they have now, and with Buck Showalter managing, they have become a team that is very strong all around in all aspects of the game.
Yeah, Buck Showalter won his 1600 win as a manager, something like that.
Right, exactly. 1600. So the Mets, let's hope it's the Subway Series, yes.
Yeah, man. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you for watching. Yeah, man, we already said we need more pitching, and it's going to happen probably. But anyway, thank you for watching. Guys, I'll be back at the Brooklyn Cyclones on Thursday. Batting practice. It's not really batting practice, but I'll live stream. The gates open at 6 o'clock. So after 6 o'clock-ish, I'll be live streaming from Coney Island, Brooklyn Cyclones on Thursday. So we'll be back, and then be back with the first inning on Friday. So yeah, man. So like, share, subscribe. We'll be back again, and so long, everybody, and see ya.
Take care.
Hey, go Yankees! Shout out to Will.